Anatomy and physiology of heart.
Heart is a muscular pumping organ, and its role is to pump blood around the body. It is the most important part of the cardiovascular system. The double circulatory system. All the mammals have double circulatory system. This means that blood travels through the heart twice in one circulation of the body. Location, size, and weight. Heart lies in the chest cavity in between the second and fifth rib, below the sternum, slightly towards left side. Size. It is about the size of a fist. Its length is 12 centimeters, width is 9 centimeters, and thickness is 6 centimeters. Weight. Its weight is about 250 to 350 grams. Muscles of the heart. Cardiac muscles. The heart is made of very tough muscle, known as cardiac muscle. They are made of cardiac muscle cells, the cardiomyocytes, and they are involuntary muscles. Covering of heart. Pericardium. Peri mean around, and cardi mean heart. The heart is enclosed in a double-walled fluid-filled fibrocerous sac called the pericardium. It also covers the root of major blood vessel that extends from heart. Regulation of heartbeat. Two areas of specialized tissue known as nodes regulate the heartbeat by initiating electrical impulse. These nodes are SA node, or the sinoatrial node, and the AV node, or atrioventricular node. The SA node is located in the right atrium, while AV node is located in the septum of atria, right and left side of heart. The right side of heart contain deoxygenated blood, while the left side of heart contain oxygenated. Chambers of heart. The heart has four chambers: right atrium and the left atrium, the right ventricle and left ventricle. Chambers of heart. Upper chambers of heart are known as atrium, while lower chamber are known as ventricle. Atrium are smaller in size than ventricle. Atrium receive blood from the body, while ventricles supply blood to the body. Valves of heart. Inside the heart there are four walls: pulmonary valve, aortic valve, bicuspid valve, also known as the mitral valve, and the tricuspid valve. Atrioventricular valve. Valves that is present in between the atrium and ventricle is called atrioventricular valves. Both bicuspid and tricuspid valves are atrioventricular valves. Semilunar valves. Valves that is present at the opening of large vessels in the heart is called semilunar valve. Both aortic and pulmonary valves are semilunar valves. Point to remember, as shown in the animation, the tricuspid wall is made of 3 flaps of connective tissue, while the bicuspid valve is made of 2 flaps of connective tissue. Heart vessels. Following are the vessels that arises from heart: the superior vena cava, the inferior vena cava, pulmonary arteries, pulmonary veins, and the aorta. Functions of heart vessels. Superior vena cava. It collects deoxygenated blood from upper parts of the body. The inferior vena cava. It collects the deoxygenated blood from lower parts of the body. Pulmonary arteries. Carries deoxygenated blood from right ventricle to the lungs. Pulmonary veins. It brings oxygenated blood from lungs to the left atrium. Aorta. It carries oxygenated blood from left ventricle to all parts of the body. The direction of blood flow, or the circulation of blood in the body. First of all, deoxygenated blood from all parts of the body passes through the vena cava and into the right atrium. Superior vena cava collects blood from upper parts of the body, while inferior vena cava collects blood from lower parts of the body. Then from the right atrium, blood is pumped into right ventricle through a tricuspid valve to prevent backflow of blood. From the right ventricle, blood pumped into the pulmonary artery through the pulmonary valve. The pulmonary artery then carries deoxygenated blood to the lungs, where exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide gas occurs. After oxygenation, oxygenated blood leaves the lungs through the pulmonary vein, which pumps the blood into the left atrium. From the left atrium, oxygenated blood flows into the left ventricle through by a bicuspid valve. And finally, from the left ventricle, oxygenated blood is pumped to all parts of the body through aorta. Here is the flowchart diagram of blood from start to the finish.